Good evening. This is Dr. Spirit, and this is my channel. Uh, let me see here. Therefore, accept each other just as Christ has accepted you, so that God will be given glory. This is Deuteronomy 31, chapter, and verse 8. Now, I had promised you all that I would let you know about my COVID results. Uh, my daughter did the home test on me today, and just as I thought, and as she thought, she sort of she, she's intuitive, just like I am, but I am also an empath. I know things that other people don't know, and I don't share those things with them because some people might say, uh, yeah, you know, or you're crazy or something like that. Okay, so I don't say anything, but my results is just it is I know they are drums negative. So I am happy, but I knew that they were negative about a week ago when I started getting this surge of energy, and something told me that I was okay. I prayed to God and asked Him, pleaded with Him that I would be all right, and and my daughter would not suffer with my sickness. I don't need any more of that from the last time. Okay, so I am happy with that, but now I have a lot of work to do Monday. I have a lot of doctors to check me out and, and tell me which I am positive that I won't have any signs of the COVID. What I'm concerned about is my lungs, because I have sarcoid in damage from the sarcoid in my lungs, and I worry about that. And also, I have damage in my heart. Those two I'm concerned about. But the last time, I think when I saw my rheumatologist, he had told me, I'm a pulmonologist, one of them specialists, my lungs were fine. And I'm going on with that and saying that I'm going to claim that. I'm not going to claim anything negative because it goes out into the cosmos and and it has a reaction. You know, you don't believe it, but there's a thing called universal law, and it's real. So when you say something negative, it goes up and and causes a chain reaction for that negative thing to happen, and it happens. So I am positive that I that my heart and my lungs will be fine. And right now, I'm not myself. I still have I still have not much energy, and that bothers me. So uh, I'm going to claim that my energy is going to be better, and my heart and lungs is better. All right. So I'm putting that positive note out there into the cosmos that it will happen. Okay. And so what you speak out into the cosmos happens. So please speak positively. And I will talk about the universal law uh, later in film that I will be doing after this. So I'm not my beautiful self right now because, like I said, I still have fatigue from it. I'm not up to my regular self. So still pray for me. And now I'm going on to speak about what uh, I was speaking, said that I would do. So I'm going to speak on that. I did not put my, excuse me, please. I've got to put my battery's going low. So please hold on. Ah, there it is. Right behind me. Okay. So right now I'm going to take it slow and not have many appointments this month, but our tests that all that uh, start at the end of this month, which is an MRI and I think it's a brain. I'm not sure, but I think it is of the brain. So I'm going to try to rest. I'll still be working the YouTube, but uh, I will rest. And of course, still do my exercises, my yoga and my weights exercise. And I'll be going to the gym. So I will be getting my exercise back, my normal thing. But not exactly. But uh, I will be doing that starting. So now, like I was saying before, I'm going to start my speak, speaking now about change your brain, and you will change your finance. The brain is the main thing in your body, and it runs everything else. Everything else. It's like the car and the motor, and the motor is the brain. If you don't have a motor in your car, nothing in your car is going to run. I'm telling you. And if you don't have it right and fixed with everything that it needs, the oil, the water, antifreeze or whatever, or tune up, it's not going to run right. You get me? And it's the same thing with your body's brain. If your body's brain is not working right here, uh, it's not going to do the body any good, especially in health. All right, right? I'm going to give you an example. Okay, I've been a Christian ever since I think I was 13 or something like that. And within that time, I have taken classes and different things, like I said, that taught me more about the spirit. And the spirit is in a Christian's life is like the motor also of the car. But the brain comes first, okay? And if your brain isn't right, your body is not going to be right. If you're thinking negative about, oh, this disease, oh, woe is me, and everything like that, then your body is going to do the same thing. And it's going to say, oh, it's me, and it's not going to heal. You understand what I'm saying? And the example of that is when I was in ICU with sepsis. You don't want to get that because you can die from it. And I think my daughter had not been there and prayed for me, and I know she was. And if I had not been a positive person, I would not be here right now. I'm telling you that. I had always been positive because my father was that. But he was always smiling, and my presence, I don't know about the other kid. And I got that from him. And I have never been a me type of woman. I see the problem and I do my retrospection and my reflection, and I speak to God. And whatever He tells me to change, uh, if I need change, I change that. You understand? To get positive results out of whatever He wants me to do. So when I came out of the coma and saw how I looked, every orifice in my body had something in it. And I wasn't very happy, but I didn't cry or complain when my daughter was around, and I didn't want her to see the negativity. And I wanted her to think positive, and I would be fine. But at that moment, when I saw that and she wasn't around, I wasn't very happy. And I didn't think positive. Okay. I remember one time I was going somewhere or whatever. I came when I came out, and there was a resident, a student doctor, and he was checking on me, and I broke down, and I was just crying, crying, crying. I couldn't help it. I had to get that out. After that, and the first time I got up, I couldn't stand on my own at all. The therapy person had to do all the transfer from the bed to the chair and back and forth. And and at the time I decided that I made a promise to God that if He healed me, I would have walked out of that place without a chair. And I kept that promise. And I was praying, my daughter was praying, and all of that. But afterwards, I was in the hospital 6 months and rehabilitation for 13 months. And every therapist was saying, you, you are doing a lot, you know, but I didn't tell them why. But I was doing a lot because I made a promise to God. You have to keep your promise. And that's how it is with your brain. And I wasn't doing that. It was God and my determination, my positive thinking that healed me and got me out of that place. You don't want to ever, mm-mm. When you can't do anything for yourself, people treat you bad. It, and if you are away from your family and no one is watching, the staff will treat you bad. I'm telling you the truth because it happened to me. But finances, back to the finances. Okay, I noticed that a lot of people are moving back from Mexico. And the only reason, and if you are telling the truth, the only reason is that you did not change your way of thinking before you left the United States for Mexico. And and that is reason why you could not make it in Mexico. Because you was thinking the way, the same way you were thinking when you were in the United States. That's why your finances is like all messed up and everything. And if you left because of that, the same thing is going to happen in Merida, Mexico, or just Mexico if you're going that way. or any country. So if you don't start your budget, I say before you leave from Mexico, I'm telling you, you're not going to make it. So I want you all to succeed. That is going to Mexico and get out of these financial problems. Reflect in yourself and say, is she right? Or am I right? And if you are honest with yourself, you'll say, I did not do that before I left the U.S. And if you try the second time, I say change your thinking about finances. Change your brain, you change your finances. And I would say start a budget before you leave for marriage or wherever you're going. And think on that level. Do your budget in pesos and think in pesos. Study pesos leave before you leave. Think about pesos. Do your thinking in pesos when you are uh, when you are buying groceries, when you are buying anything, okay? And you will be fine. So I say change your thinking and you'll change your budget, your finances, and also your health. Okay? Because I did it. So I would say thank you all for coming. And I'll tell you a little bit something about me. Okay. Hmm. I can't answer that. Hmm. I, yeah, I answered that before. Okay, this one, icebreaker, and it says, what is one thing you would change about the world and why? I would change the positioning of people because the people that are up there right now, the 1%ers, is damaging the United States. I'm telling you, they are running it in the ground, and they do not need to be up there. 1%ers. No, I'm going to say they need somebody like Kamala Harris leading the 1%ers because don't, they don't know what to do because all the decisions they have made up to now are bad ones. So I'm going to say thank you all for coming, and I thank God for healing me, and I'm back to my old self. So I will say take care of yourself and each other, and share this, please. And namaste. Thank you. I'm my beautiful self again, okay? All right. Not quite. And Dr. Jen, if you watch this, I will be calling soon for that appointment. Thank you.